I like this idea that you had floated of the unified theory of batch and stream data processing, or I think that's how you called it, right? Now,
Yeah.
that sounds like a really high-minded thing, and then maybe it is. Like that's kind of, I'd like to dive into that a little bit, because we talk about the unified theory of physics and whatever, right? So I'm sure it's an homage to that. But what do you really mean by that? A unified theory of batch and streaming?
Yeah, so I mean, this is how we do it at Upsolver. So first, yes, that is the unification we're talking about. Truth is, basically, what we're doing is we're taking the stream approach and allowing batch in it as well, because that way you know that you can process. If you receive data, let's say as a batch or in a file or something, as I said, you can treat it as a stream and you don't lose anything. Whereas if you try to stop a stream in a river, if you try to dam it up and do batch work, then it doesn't work. So that's like the cheat code, right? Let's just approach it as a stream.
Okay, but then you're done processing it. Like, are you sort of like pre-calculating aggregations from this batch data that then get factored into a stream processing thing that's happening afterwards, or like what is actually going on there?
So, I mean, it is a tough problem. So we in Upsolver sort of has two different things right now. We have a managed Hive-based lake and a managed Iceberg-based lakehouse, and we do it slightly differently for the two. So in the Hive world, and before sort of lake houses were sort of as big quite in the same way, what we were doing is we created materialized views on top of the tables that were being fed with streaming data, and you would do synchronized joins with other streams on using the materialized view. So you've data coming in at some cadence X minutes or something like that, and you have another stream coming in that's like coming in real time. So you're just joining with the stream with a materialized view on top of this other table.
And your user is just writing like an HQL or Hive query language query, and that's what they're submitting?
They're just writing SQL. They're just writing
straight SQL.
SQL, just straight SQL. I mean, it's Upsolver SQL. We have some certain additional keywords that we define, but basically you do create sync job where select blah blah from this table and join with this other table, and so you're writing the transformation as declaratively in SQL, and then we're doing when you use that sync keyword and you specify what time field to use in order to synchronize. So here you would want to do like the event time, right, of the stream that's coming in this example. You specify that, you specify your sort of window that over which you want these to be synchronized and the results to be updated, and that's all you have to do. Every minute or so, we are doing the joins and aggregating and pushing out the results.